How's it going, guys? Arto here, and today I'm gonna be bringing you something that is I was just playing a game, right? And then I just had this realization, and then this comes with an explanation of power curve and efficiency at the end of the day. So I felt like this is something that it's huge, and this could be one of the reasons why you are mostly losing your games. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. And yeah, so in summary, the main reason why you're losing your game is because, one, you're picking horrible fights. Because those are fights that technically have no purpose, and at the end of the day, those fights are netting you deaths, and those deaths are gonna kill your efficiency. Another thing is that your efficiency goes really down on mid game, because at the end of the day, people, as I already said, people know how to farm 100 minions at 10 minutes, but then in on the next 20 minutes, they're gonna have 110, and that's when you wonder, like, what's going on. And last but not least, your decision making. Obviously, this is going to be a huge part of the game, because at the end of the day, since, you know, your fights need to have a purpose, and this has to be with the approach of the games that you're having, you know, you need to be able to understand these type of things. This game is going to be playing on platinum, so that you guys can see what I mean. And then imagine, if this is platinum, imagine what gold, silver, or bronze could be. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you briefly this early game. Obviously, it was a horrible early game for me. I did a bunch of mistakes, but at the end of the day, when I'm just, you know, chilling, I don't really care too much about those things. And that is something that I've been thinking. You know, do as I say, not as I do, guys. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna see me telling you, hey, you need to be efficient here, you need to be aware of the minimap and everything. But at the end of the day, you know, me myself, I do tend to struggle with this a lot too. So at the end of the day, you know, you're gonna see me making a lot of mistakes. And my first mistake this game was not starting top side instead of going bot side, because I thought that this Darius was going to be able to destroy this Nasus, which is technically what's going to be happening during the first 2 minutes. And then, you know, I was going to be able to grab up a kill, and then I would have a full clear into Grump, into kill, into backing, and that would just allow me to snowball this game out of proportions. But then it was the total opposite. Now, this Nasus was going to be safe, because he's going to be under tower, even though it's still very good for me, because this Nasus is getting, you know, demolished. But then these two people are playing really aggressive, so, you know, Kaisa, Seraphine, they could be really vulnerable during the early game, especially mid-wave. And then these two guys, you know, it's a Fizz, you know, that's one of the stereotypical. And then you could say that this is a stereotypical matchup, because it's a Zed versus a Fizz. So these players are both going to be, like, going on their own thing. So right here, I'm going to be finishing up my Raptors. I'm going to do my red, and then I'm going to do my Crux. Obviously, I should have gone for this instead of actually keep farming. But then again, you know, mistakes were made. And this is not going to be the mistake. It's going to be a lot of mistakes that I made this game throughout the whole game. But then again, first game of the day, I was just chilling. I was just thinking about farming. And this is the other thing. You know, this guy was super low. So instead of actually doing Scuttle Crab, I should have definitely gone for this. So this is already 600 gold that I'm already missing, because I decided to take my red, my Crux, and a Scuttle Crab, which, if you think about it, is going to be 240 gold versus 600 plus pressure on the map, which, you know, going for this would have been way better instead of these 240 gold. So, you know, this is just an understanding of why this early game went horrible. Right here, Darius gets the only kill, and I was actually kind of sad about that, because I was on my way. But then again, something that looks good in 1 second, the next second could be really bad. So, you know, you got to be aware of that. But then again, the efficiency, the power curve, because notice that even though I'm not taking these things, at the end of the day, I'm still going for things that make sense. You know, I'm still farming, I'm still getting trying to get my power curve upwards. You know, my mid laner died again, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get this. And obviously mental, guys, mental is very, very important, because, you know, as you can see, your top lane is getting destroyed, your bot lane is getting destroyed, your mid lane is getting destroyed. Then you start thinking, okay, this is a game over. No, guys, you need to keep your straight head, and then you need to keep going. The only reason why these people are not talking to me is because I full mute everyone, and this is a tip that I can give you as a jungler, and not as a jungler, as you're playing League overall. Just full mute everyone. At the end of the day, people tend to chat on things that make no sense, and, you know, doesn't make sense. People tend to rage a lot, so you want to avoid that at all costs so that you can keep focused on the game. So right here, I'm gonna see if I can do something about this this set, and I was kind of sad about this play happening like this, but then at the end of the day, this guy's gonna live, and I'm gonna make a huge mistake. I'm gonna find him, I'm gonna flash, but then I thought that I could flash over here, boom, get into him, and then he go a Q, and then he shadowed back, and then at the end of the day, I just ended up wasting my flash, which was a little bit of a bronze moment for me. And again, I'm not gonna say that I'm huge, because I suck. I'm really sorry. And then this guy, even though he gets executed still, so at the end of the day, it's just a really unfortunate chain of events. So as you can already see, the first 7 minutes, this Nasus is completely destroying this guy. Boom, solo killing. And I don't really know in what world a Nasus should be able to solo kill a Darius. And then this set is already 4-1, and then this guy is 2-0. So a lot of things are going to be happening like that. But then if we fast forward, and this is spoiler alert, if you go into the 26 minutes, you're going to see something very curious. Darius is level 16 versus level 14. Me, I am level 15 versus level 13 from Fiddlesticks. This Fizz is level 14 versus level 14 from Zed. And then this guy is level 12 versus level 13 from Kaisa. So you can already see that at least 2 players are already over the power curve of whatever is actually happening in this game. This Darius is 2 levels up on this guy, on this Nasus, and I am 2 levels up on this guy. And trust me, this is what allowed us to basically come back into this game. This guy got massive, and I straight up started getting picks that allowed us to get further dragons, because we got to a point where they got 3 dragons because they were actually very strong during the mid game, that 15-minute mark. But at the end of the day, those picks allowed us to get a Baron, Dragon. As you can see here, we got 2 Barons, 1 Baron here, 1 Baron here. And then after that, after that 3rd Dragon, we straight up just, pedal to the metal. Like, as you can see here, boom, 2 towers, 1 Baron, 1 Dragon. And notice how everything is after every single fight. So, what did we do? Notice, as I already said, you need to keep farming at all times. These people are gonna start like trying to invade our jungle, try to look for things, and I'm just gonna be chilling. What am I doing? Just straight up farming, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be really strong. I see right here, you can see they're making a huge mistake. They're going for me while I'm farming, and then after that, they want to kill me. I dodge everything, boom, and then I flash over here, and then now I'm gonna be able to pick up this Seraphine. Mistakes like these are what's gonna kill them, because at the end of the day, I still farmed, I still got a kill, and I'm coming back into this game. Same thing for this Darius. Notice this Darius is gonna go ahead and try to start killing everyone because they're overextending, because again, people tend to want to get their chest out. This Zed is pushing, I'm gonna get this huge wave, and then my whole team is going to be able to kill them, and they're going to push to this tower. So at the end of the day, the things that they're doing, because if you see it, if they killed me here, what would they have gotten? They wouldn't have gotten anything. But then now we just kill them, and we're going to be able to get a tower. So the purpose of the fights and the fights that you're picking, you need to be aware of everything that's happening, because as you can see here, they want to kill the Nasus so that they can get this tower. But what am I doing? If I cannot do that, then on the other side of the map, I should be able to do something, maybe pressure or something. So right here, I'm still gonna make use of my time. Notice I'm still farming. I'm gonna grab up everything that I can, and remember that always lane CS is way more important than camps. So at the end of the day, my power curve is huge, and then somehow the game that was completely getting destroyed from us, now at 7 minutes already, you can see that Fiddlesticks is getting behind in levels. He is 2 levels down, and then this Fizz is catching up, and then now Darius is 1 level up. So just like that, the power curve will help you. And again, this is why I'm telling you, don't focus on anything that is actually happening beforehand. Focus on what actually happens afterwards. Because right here, we're gonna lose another dragon, and there's nothing we can do. And this Darius wants to go in, and it's like, no, dude, you cannot actually go for that dragon. And since we cannot actually go for that dragon, what I'm gonna be doing here is just maybe just push mid. And look, they want to chase me. They want to chase me for what? What do you guys want to chase me for? Obviously, Herald is popping up, but at the end of the day, I'm just making them waste time. I could go for top, I could go for my Krugs. This set tries to come in. Obviously, I kind of misplayed it because I would have been able to kill the set, but then again, reaction time was not good enough. And yes, they're gonna be able to get that Herald, but then Nasus still got it killed. Darius is going to be able to get this tower, and I'm still farming. So at the end of the day, what are we realistically losing? Yeah, we lost a Herald, but as you can see, you know, we're still keeping up in the game. So yeah, even so, little by little, we're still coming back into the game. You know, I'm going to still be farming. You know, I'm going to be able to get these Krugs. And as you guys are going to be able to see, this Zed wants to go in on this Darius. Obviously, he's just looking for a kill. But at the end of the day, I'm still here. You know, the stopwatch saves him. And at the end of the day, you know, we're still coming back into this game. Yeah, we are going to be able to get this tower, obviously, because we're looking for things. And you could be saying, but hey, they're going to throw Herald in the mid lane. You know, they're going to be able to destroy all of this. But they're winning regardless. So at the end of the day, trading when you're in a losing position is always better. Obviously, we get the tower and then we back off. And then they were able to get 2 towers. We were able to get 2 towers because remember that Darius was able to get this, and we were able to get this, and then they were able to get this, and then they were able to get this. So we're still trading. It's a pretty good trade regardless. So then after that, you know, they're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna try to stop them, but then right here they want to go for me again. They're still not farming. They're still not doing much. And then all we're doing is just straight up chilling. You know, I'm just wasting time. And then what happens here? Fiddlesticks dies. And it's 21 minutes. I want to, you know, set up the slows. Fitz gets the kill. And then after that, we're just going to straight up go ahead and Baron. You see? And even if the game is, you know, getting destroyed, as you can see here, they're still falling behind. Falling behind because they just want to kill us. Kill, 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 kill. And at the end of the day, when you reach for these kills, you know, it's not worth it at all. So what's happening here is that the power curve from them is kind of stalling because they were winning at the beginning, and now it's stalling because they're basically not doing much that is giving them anything. But then we as a team collectively, we're going to be just going up and up to a point that we just want to reach that level 18 plus 6 items, and we're then going to be able to just destroy them. And then everything that happened mid-game backwards is not going to be like useful. Because once you get to that 30-minute mark or something, it doesn't really matter what happens. One play can dictate the whole game. So this is why you can see a lot of comebacks and stuff. So at 22 minutes in the state of the game, you're going to be able to see 14 versus 12, 13 versus 13. And then, well, Darius is dead, so you cannot actually see his levels. But then he's still out-leveling the Nasus at this point. You're going to be able to see now, boom, level 14 versus level 13. So we are growing. We are, you know, we were behind, but then now we are growing. And I'm assuming that the graph from this game is going to be looking something like this. They're going to be winning and then just straight up lose. Because that's what happens. You know, you're going to be winning and then you start using your advantage for nothing. You start losing it, you know, and then that's what happens. You know, this set thinks he can kill me. No, bro, you can't. I kind of misplayed again. You know, reaction time not very good. We were able to win that fight. We were able to get win this dragon, deny the soul, and from there on, we're just gonna finish up the comeback into this game. So yeah, in summary, again, try to keep up the power curve, please. It's always very, very important, especially if you're ahead, because at the end of the day, when you start falling behind, this is when you start losing the game and start losing fights. You know, decision making so that you can actually start playing for things that actually make sense instead of actually that. Picking your fights so that you don't just straight up fight for nothing. And yeah, decision making. Obviously, as always, decision making so that you can actually start winning the game. Obviously, efficiency is going to be a huge part so that you can keep growing. And again, you know, don't think that because the game is 1-9 at the beginning, it means that you lost. Because trust me, this is a win that I personally don't think that I deserve, but I still got it. You know, even though 1-5, 1-5, at the end of the day, you know, the game ended up being, you know, this Darius started popping up, and even though my bot lane still 1-5, 1-5, you know, Fizz started catching up, this guy started catching up, and I was actually very strong from the beginning. And as you can already see, let's just see, back out a little bit, you can see the main difference. Level 17 versus level 15, level 14 versus level 17, and this guy is just dead. And then this is level 15. I'm assuming that this guy is going to be like around level 15 too. Let's see. Yeah, level 15 versus level 15. So yeah, that was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. And yeah, as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and have fun on the Rift, guys. See you in the next video.